quick scouting report on what you've got ahead Friday.
No, they're a very talented basketball team. Their bigs are very, very good. The best in the league, I think. The fact that we just played them last Saturday, I think, is a positive. Everything's fresh in our kids' minds. That you just got to be able to handle the pressure. They're the kind of team that's going to get up and get into you. You're going to deny passes. You got to be able to take care of the basketball to have a chance to win that game.
You talked about the practice on Sunday and how it led to what happened last night, and that was obviously following the loss to Detroit. Are you hoping for the same kind of results, considering now you have Detroit?
Well, I mean, this is a quick turnaround. I mean, obviously we're practicing today very shortly, and then we get on a bus and travel 6 hours, get an hour practice up there. So a lot of it's going to have to be as much mental as it is physical. These guys are going to have to have a good mental preparation as much as anything else.
I know you want to be cautiously optimistic about your chances here in the tournament, but when you play like you did last night, when you hit shots and have open shots like you did, I mean, you're pretty tough to beat.
Well, this is a group that has played extremely well all year long, and this is a group that's beaten the top 2 seeds in this tournament. So, we're cautious, like you said, we're cautiously optimistic. We have to take it though and get through a very good Detroit team before we can think about playing Cleveland State.
What was working so well last night? I mean, obviously the shots and the three-pointers were exciting. Defensively, what was it that maybe the non-sportsman wouldn't have noticed that you did?
I thought our tempo of the game was really to our strength. We like to push it and play fast. We're not a type of team that can play in the half court and grind it out and make it physical. I thought they allowed us to, and I thought we did a really good job controlling the tempo of that game.
The transition game seemed to work really well for you last night. Is that something that is a strength going in against a team like Detroit?
Yeah, I mean, it clearly is. I think we've got some great transition players, Kendrick and Damian and those guys. Up-tempo game is what we want.
You talked about the rebound key last night. How do you feel like you did on the boards, and how key will that be against Detroit, who's got big men just like it?
We did a great job defensively on the glass in the first time we played Detroit. They only had 6 offensive rebounds. We need to do that again.
It seemed from my point of view that you did a good job keeping the ball out of the Bigs' hands last night. Is that something that's obviously going to be key with Detroit's guys?
Yeah, I mean, with their size, it's a little bit harder. But we did a good job trapping the post last night, and that'll be an emphasis for us again.
Tell me about your schedule of events for the next few days. What do you know that you've got to do? Obviously you're leaving here pretty quickly.
I mean, it's a whirlwind, actually. We obviously practice here, short day today, on the road. Get there, relax a little bit tonight when we get there, but it won't be until 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock. And then tomorrow's an early morning practice, watch a lot of film tomorrow, and then get ready for Friday.
What happens on Friday? What's your preparation plan like on game day?
We'll get a shoot-around time. Again, it's not like I would like it to be with the tournament there and women's games there. Over the next couple of days at Valpo. And the bottom line for us is that we've got to make those moments count. We'll get like a 45-minute walk-through time on Friday, and then play Friday night.
You mentioned last night that maybe the best 40 minutes you've seen out of these guys. Do you see that level of confidence maybe translating till today and hopefully throughout the tournament, not just for the players, but maybe for yourself too?
Yep, absolutely. I mean, this group's playing with a lot of confidence. They believe in what we're doing. I think it showed last night, and I think they're excited about the challenge ahead of them.
When they're hitting shots and playing as well, it seemed really last night like these kids they were having fun. It's a very important game, and there's a lot of stress, and it's do or die and one and done, but they seem to really have fun. How important is that in terms of coming out with a win?
Well, this is a group that's enjoyed each other, and I think it's a group that's enjoyed the coaching staff all year long. It's been a very, I don't know if you want to call it smooth, but it's been a really positive year for everybody. And I think it shows. You're probably the 5th or 6th person, and just since last night, that has said all year long they've seen these kids have fun and enjoyed it. And that comes with winning, and also, that comes with them enjoying each other.